Have you ever found yourself sitting alone, lost in thought, wondering, does she like me? Sometimes deciphering the signs that a woman is into you feels like a cruel trick played by fate itself. You've probably flipped through countless self-help books, only to find that things remain as confusing as ever. But don't worry, you're not alone in this. In today's video, we're not here to overwhelm you with convoluted rules or complex formulas. Instead, we'll take you on a journey through the philosophy of Stoicism, a timeless approach that values simplicity and clarity. And you might be surprised to learn that figuring out if a woman likes you doesn't have to be a puzzling riddle. Together, we'll explore how to confidently and mindfully recognize the signs without falling into the trap of unnecessary overthinking. In true Stoic fashion, we'll tackle this with a clear mind and patient heart. So join me as we uncover 10 subtle signs behind a smile or a glance, and see if there's something deeper beneath the surface with someone you care about. But before we dive in, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Stick with us to the end because every point we discuss holds meaning and could offer fresh insights. Ready? Let's get started. 1. Intense eye contact. Isn't it incredibly captivating when someone's gaze lingers on yours just a little longer than usual? In human interactions, eye contact can carry profound meaning, especially in the realm of potential attraction. From a Stoic perspective, we're taught to observe our impressions and respond to them with reason and detachment. Let's dive into this fascinating yet common phenomenon: intense eye contact. When it comes from someone who might find you attractive, it's more than just a fleeting glance. It's a significant non-verbal signal. If a woman is interested in you, her eyes tend to linger longer on you, far beyond what seems random. Picture this. You're in a crowded room filled with chatter and laughter, yet her eyes remain fixed on you. This deliberate eye contact is a subtle but powerful form of communication. It's her way of flirting without uttering a single word. For a Stoic, recognizing this moment means calmly interpreting the cue and responding wisely rather than impulsively. Consider a few everyday scenarios. You're sitting in a cozy cafe, engrossed in a book, when you glance up and catch an intriguing look from someone across the room. Or at a social gathering, amidst the noise and motion, you notice she keeps locking eyes with you, paired with a soft smile. These aren't mere coincidences. They're signals of interest and affection. Across history and cultures, eye contact has been a hallmark of attraction, interest, and intimacy. It's a way humans silently communicate feelings long before words come into play. From a Stoic lens, moments like these are impressions, indicators of something meaningful. They require thoughtful, composed responses. If you practice Stoicism, you might analyze such interactions calmly, viewing her gaze as an invitation to engage in a deeper connection. The key is approaching these situations with the clarity and tranquility that Stoicism encourages, recognizing the potential for meaningful interaction while maintaining your composure. So the next time someone's gaze lingers meaningfully on yours, they might just be flirting. It's their way of showing interest, perhaps a gentle reminder that they want to know more about you. These moments are ripe for Stoic practice. Engage thoughtfully, see the opportunity in the impression, and respond not just with emotion, but with rational consideration. 2. Mirroring you. In the world of Stoicism, we're encouraged to observe and thoughtfully reflect on our interactions, seeking the deeper meaning behind even the simplest actions. When it comes to recognizing signs of attraction, noticing how someone mirrors your behavior can be surprisingly revealing. Mirroring is a body language technique where a person unconsciously mimics the gestures, speech patterns, or attitudes of another. This is often a sign of rapport and can significantly enhance feelings of attraction. It's a powerful way to communicate without words, and when done subtly, it may indicate someone is drawn to you. Let's explore a few common examples. From a Stoic perspective, we can interpret this behavior as a unification of internal attitudes expressed through physical actions. It's intriguing because it not only hints at potential attraction, but also reflects a psychological harmony. Stoicism teaches us to value alignment in relationships, and mirroring can serve as a subconscious demonstration of this. What's more, research suggests that the more time people spend together, the more their habits and behaviors begin to align. This mirroring isn't just physical. It extends to matching the pace and tone of speech in conversations, even adopting similar vocabulary. It's a sign of growing compatibility and comfort. Keep this in mind. While opposites may attract, it's often the shared actions and commonalities that forge stronger, lasting connections. Paying attention to these subtle cues can give you valuable insights into your relationships and connections, ones you might not even have been aware of before. So next time you notice someone copying what you do, it could be the start of something deeper, a budding relationship, or even a new friendship. These moments of mirroring are reminders of the power of connection, and as a Stoic, you can approach them with calm reflection. 3. Countless compliments. Let's be honest, men especially enjoy receiving compliments from women. It's a boost to their self-esteem, like a friendly pat on the back saying, "Hey, you're doing great." But when those compliments come from someone who might be romantically interested in you, there's often much more beneath the surface. When a woman is attracted to a man, one of the ways she expresses this is through compliments. It's not just about being kind, it's often a subtle yet effective flirting strategy. And let's face it, it works. If she starts pointing out the good things about not just your appearance, but also your personality, your sense of humor, or how you handle situations, that's her way of showing interest. She's not just being friendly, she's letting you know she appreciates what she sees and values who you are. Picture this, you just nailed a presentation at work and she tells you how impressive your public speaking skills are. Or maybe you're at a friend's barbecue and she mentions how great you are at making people feel comfortable. These compliments aren't casual observations, they're signals of admiration and interest. From a Stoic perspective, the act of giving and receiving compliments can be seen as an opportunity to understand and manage emotions, both our own and others. Stoicism teaches us not to be swayed by external affirmations, but to appreciate them with clarity and mindfulness. It's a reminder to reflect on why compliments make us feel good and to respond to them with grace and composure. Recognizing the intent behind a compliment without letting it cloud our judgment is key. Compliments aren't just a way to make someone feel good, they also open the door to deeper communication and connection. When a woman compliments a man, she's not just saying nice things, she's expressing respect and admiration. She's making her feelings known, which can be both heartwarming and affirming. Next time someone gives you a compliment, take a moment to truly think about why they said it and what it means. Whether it's just a fleeting moment or the start of something more, remember that compliments are a beautiful way for people to show appreciation and build connections. 4. Genuine curiosity. Have you ever noticed how curiosity seems to bloom when someone is attracted to you? It's a common and unmistakable sign, if you pay attention. Women in particular are often praised for their intuitive and inquisitive nature, and this curiosity runs deep when they're interested in someone. This isn't just idle small talk, it's meaningful exploration driven by genuine interest. If a woman starts asking you about your background, your dreams for the future, or even your everyday hobbies, take note. She's not just making conversation, she's showing a clear desire to understand who you are and what excites you. For instance, imagine you're out for a casual coffee and she begins asking about your career aspirations or your favorite pastimes. Or perhaps during a group outing, she brings up questions about your family or where you grew up. These aren't random inquiries, they're intentional efforts to get to know you better. And if she goes one step further, asking if you're single or subtly probing to see if there's someone special in your life, that's a pretty bold move in the unwritten playbook of flirting. From a Stoic perspective, which values wisdom and self-retrieve, these interactions offer an intriguing lens for reflection. Stoicism teaches us to observe our reactions to such questions with a calm and rational mindset, understanding why they affect us the way they do. This approach can help us respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Furthermore, when she shares her own likes and dislikes during these conversations, she's subtly gauging compatibility, trying to see if there's common ground to build a deeper connection. Whether or not you pick up on these cues, it's her way of saying, "I like you, and I want to see where this could go." So, if you find yourself in a conversation where the questions dive into more personal and meaningful topics, pause and reflect on the intent behind them. Recognize it as a sign of genuine interest and potentially the beginning of something deeper. Whether you choose to open up or not, responding sincerely can lead to a meaningful connection, or at the very least, an engaging and respectful exchange. 5. Laughter and smiles. From a Stoic perspective, understanding our emotions and how they manifest in interactions can provide deep insights into our relationships. When a woman shows interest, her reactions, like smiling and laughing, can reveal much more than words ever could. Smiles and laughter are universal signs of joy and comfort. When a woman is flirting, these expressions are often amplified. You might notice her smile growing wider when she makes eye contact with you, a clear signal of her engagement and interest. It's fascinating to observe because these smiles and accompanying laughter aren't just polite gestures, they're genuine responses to connection and delight. For example, think back to the last time you shared a truly joyful moment with someone. If a woman is attracted to you, her smile won't just be courteous, it will be radiant, often accompanied by a slight blush. This blush is a natural reaction to excitement or adrenaline, much like what one feels during moments of affection or attraction. It's a physical expression of her emotional state, honest and unguarded. And Stoicism teaches us to appreciate such sincerity. Humor plays a significant role here. Women often value men who can make them laugh. Your sense of humor doesn't just brighten her day, it can also be a key to her heart. Have you ever told a simple, even slightly silly joke, only to hear her laugh wholeheartedly? That laughter, especially if it seems a bit more enthusiastic than your joke warranted, is a great sign. It shows that she enjoys your company and finds joy in your interactions. Beyond the content of what's being said, if she laughs freely at your jokes, take it as a good sign. It's her way of saying she appreciates your humor and, in a broader sense, your presence. From a Stoic lens, this is an opportunity to respond not with fleeting excitement, but with measured joy and gratitude for the bond that's forming. The next time you're chatting and you notice these joyful expressions, take a moment to observe and reflect. Remember, in Stoic philosophy, every impression is an opportunity to practice virtue and understanding. Her smiles and laughter in response to your actions may be more than just polite reactions. They could be genuine signs of empathy and attraction. Recognizing this allows you to engage with more meaning, aware of the deeper connections that are forming. 6. Dressing to impress. If she likes you, you might notice she's putting a little extra effort into her appearance. She may choose an outfit that makes her feel like a perfect 10, not just for vanity, but as a reflection of human psychology. Men are often described as highly visual creatures. Science suggests that a man can decide in a split second whether he's attracted to a woman, and within 30 seconds, he may even determine if he desires a deeper connection. This instinctual behavior explains why, if a woman is trying to catch your attention, she might opt for outfits that highlight her best features, maybe a well-fitted dress or a casual outfit that feels effortlessly stylish. It's all in the details. How her hair falls just right, how her clothes seem tailored to flatter her figure. These are subtle yet powerful messages. Imagine being at a social gathering and noticing that every time you glance away, the person you've been talking to adjusts her outfit or smooths her hair. That's not random. It's a silent way of signaling that she cares about how you perceive her. This is a quiet form of communication, imbued with the desire to create a connection. Stoicism teaches us to be aware of such behaviors and to reflect on our reactions to them. Observing these actions gives us a chance to consider why we are drawn to someone, not just their appearance, but the intention and effort they put into presenting themselves to the world, and more specifically, to you. When someone dresses in a way that makes it hard to take your eyes off them, it's not just visual appeal. It's a subtle form of flirting. They're mastering the art of attraction without saying a word. And let's be honest, they're nailing it. So, if you find yourself in such a situation, take a moment to appreciate not just what you see, but also the thought and effort behind it. Recognizing this can deepen your understanding of the connection forming between you. 7. Morning and night texts. When a woman regularly sends you messages to start and end her day, it's a gesture with more weight than you might realize. These texts can be as simple as "Good morning, have a great day," or "Good night, sleep well." But it's the consistency that truly speaks volumes. This habit is a clear sign of affection and care, showing that you're on her mind during the most routine moments of her day. Let's consider this through some everyday scenarios. Imagine you've just started dating someone, and no matter how her day unfolds, she begins with a cheerful morning message and ends with a gentle goodnight wish. Or maybe after a date, she texts to ensure you got home safely. Or in the morning, she asks if you slept well. These aren't just polite inquiries, they're signs of genuine care and interest. From a Stoic perspective, we're taught to observe not just what is being said, but why it's being said, and what it reflects about the other person's state of mind and feelings toward us. These morning and night texts are her subtle way of saying she cares, she likes you, and you're often in her thoughts. It's a sign she wants to maintain a connection with you that goes beyond the moments you physically spend together. This form of flirting is both tender and direct. It's her way of weaving her thoughts of you into her daily life, showing she values your well-being and enjoys being part of your routine. For someone practicing Stoicism, recognizing this can help you respond thoughtfully. It's an invitation to acknowledge the affection being extended and to consider how you might reciprocate this care and thoughtfulness in your interactions. So, when you receive a morning or night message, pause and reflect on its significance. It's not just a text, it's a small sign that someone cares about you and is thinking of you throughout their day. These moments are wonderful opportunities to express gratitude and kindness, building a stronger connection that could lead to something truly special. 8. Playful teasing. Playful teasing is a classic flirting tactic used by both men and women. However, women are often more selective about who they allow into their comfort zone. When a woman teases you, whether it's lightheartedly poking fun at something you did or playfully challenging you, it's a sign she feels at ease around you. This level of comfort is her way of flirting, showing she's open to building a connection. Imagine spending time with someone you're interested in. If she brings up a funny or slightly embarrassing story from your past just to spark laughter between you, or if she playfully punches your arm during a conversation, these aren't just random gestures. They're her way of expressing affection and creating a shared space filled with intimacy and laughter. From a Stoic perspective, these actions can be seen as invitations to engage more deeply with her. Stoicism teaches us to respond with wisdom and composure, appreciating these moments not just for their surface value, but as opportunities to strengthen the relationship. Playful teasing is a bridge to deeper communication. It's not just about laughter. It's about mutual trust and understanding. Women often use teasing as a strategy to attract and hold attention. For example, she might jokingly suggest an absurd idea or an impossible scenario just to see how you react. This type of banter keeps interactions lively and allows her to gauge your sense of humor and flexibility. The next time a woman teases you in a playful way, don't dismiss it. Recognize it as her way of showing interest and feeling comfortable enough with you to lower her guard. In the spirit of Stoicism, respond with humor and openness, allowing the connection to deepen naturally. This type of interaction doesn't just make your time together more enjoyable, it lays the groundwork for a relationship where both comfort and affection are genuinely reciprocated. 9. The hair flip. You've probably seen it before. A woman flipping her hair back after laughing, or casually brushing it away while maintaining eye contact with you. These actions aren't just random gestures. They're part of how she might express her attraction. When a woman plays with her hair, whether it's flipping it, twirling it around her finger, or gently tucking it behind her ear, it can be a sign she finds you appealing. Let's paint a clearer picture with some examples. Imagine you're having a casual conversation at a coffee shop, and you notice she frequently flips her hair while maintaining eye contact with you. Or perhaps during a meeting, she repeatedly adjusts her hair or brushes it back while glancing in your direction. These actions can speak volumes. Body language experts suggest that when a woman is attracted to someone, she may unconsciously want to reveal more of her skin, and flipping her hair away from her face and neck is a natural way to do so. This hair-flipping behavior can also be seen as a form of grooming, an instinctive action rooted in the desire to present oneself in the best light to someone they're interested in. It's not just about vanity, but signaling. When she adjusts her hair, especially in ways that highlight her features or expose her neck, it's often an unconscious effort to draw attention. From a Stoic perspective, observing these signals offers an opportunity to practice self-control and rational analysis. Understanding why gestures like hair flipping or similar actions affect us can help us respond more thoughtfully. It encourages us to look beyond the surface and appreciate the intention behind the action. Is it a genuine sign of interest or simply a habit? This distinction can lead to deeper insights into human behavior and relationships. If you notice someone playing with their hair while talking to you, take a moment to reflect on what it might mean. Paying attention to these subtle signs can strengthen our connections with others, keeping us present and engaged in the conversation. 10. Physical touch. When someone is attracted to you, they often seek ways to establish physical touch. This isn't random. It's an instinctive, deliberate action to create closeness. Women, in particular, may initiate touch as a subtle yet clear indicator of their interest. This touch can be as simple as a light tap on your arm or shoulder during a conversation. It might seem casual, but it's often a sign she feels comfortable and wants to build a connection. For instance, imagine the two of you laughing over a funny story, and she gently touches your arm or playfully punches your stomach. These gestures aren't just acts of flirting, they're driven by deeper psychological instincts. Touch has a powerful impact on human relationships. It's not just about physical contact, it's about what that contact signifies. Physical touch releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, which strengthens feelings of trust and connection. This hormone is key in human bonding, whether between mothers and infants or romantic partners. Consider a few more examples. She might accidentally brush your hand when reaching for something at the same time. Or perhaps while sitting next to each other, she finds a reason to touch your thigh or lean closer than necessary. These actions often say more than words ever could. From a Stoic perspective, it's essential to observe these interactions with a balanced outlook. Stoicism teaches us to understand and manage our reactions to our emotions. When someone initiates physical contact, it's natural to feel excited or happy if you're also interested in them. However, Stoicism advises cherishing these moments with a rational mind, understanding the intent behind the touch without letting emotions cloud your judgment. The next time you notice these subtle signals, take a moment to reflect on their meaning. If you're interested, respond with warmth. It can deepen the connection. If not, handle the situation with kindness and clear communication, respecting both your feelings and theirs. In either case, recognizing the significance of touch can lead to more meaningful and respectful interactions. It's a reminder of the silent yet powerful ways humans express their emotions and build bonds. As we wrap up our exploration today, we hope you found our journey into Stoic philosophy and the subtle signs a woman might be interested in you, both enlightening and practical. Remember, approaching relationships with the clarity and simplicity we discussed today can make understanding the people around you just a little easier and a lot less stressful. Before you go, I want to sincerely thank you for watching and for your continued support. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future content. We always look forward to hearing from you, so don't hesitate to leave a comment below with your thoughts, experiences, or even questions about today's topic. Engaging with your insights is one of the highlights of what we do, and we love creating content that's relevant to your life and experiences. And don't forget to check out the recommended video on your screen right now. It's the perfect follow-up to what we discussed today, and I think you'll find it incredibly insightful. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. Your support means the world, and we're excited to bring you more engaging, thought-provoking, and inspiring videos in the future. See you in the next one.